promises, doing what you said you will do. It's so powerful, and yet there is so little of it in the world. So many people break their promises. So many people are not true to their word. Think about also great leaders in countries across the world. How little of them stay true to their word all the time. Also here in Israel, we're seeing it now in politics all the time. Leaders promise things, the next day they do the opposite. At the end of the day, it's sad, really it's sad to see our leaders in politics breaking their word. I want to talk now about setting goals. Do you know what KPIs and OKRs are? KPIs? Have you heard the term?
KPI, Key Performance Indicator.
Yeah, so KPIs are basically the metrics that we measure ourselves by. Every company has KPIs, every organization has some KPIs. It basically means what are the metrics through which we measure our performance. Let's say I asked the Arava International College, I'll ask Hani, what are your KPIs? So perhaps she will tell me things like the number of students who apply for the program each year, or she can tell me the average grade of the class, or she can tell me something like the average satisfaction rate of all the students in the class. So why am I telling you this? Why is this important? Good leaders and good managers, they set the right KPIs. They set the right metrics, the right measurements for their team, and make sure everyone on the team knows the KPIs. So let's say, can you guys give me an example from your lives about a team that you've been part of? Then perhaps you've had some KPIs, you've had some key performance indicators, or an example you can think about. You can stop and ask me if it's not clear. It's what do you say, guys?
Can you please run the KPI again?
Yeah, I'll explain. KPIs are basically goals. Okay, there are goals, there are metrics. They need to be specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. I'll give you a few examples. Okay, I'll give you a few examples to make it easier. All of these companies, which I'm sure some of them you know, use KPIs. They all use KPIs, and I'm gonna explain. Let's say we have a vision. Okay, I want to build a great company. I want to build a school. I have some vision. That vision is kind of the mountain peak that I'm looking at. On the way to that vision, there are all kinds of objectives. Okay, all kinds of objectives, that milestones that I need to get on the road. I don't get there by day. It takes years, maybe 5 years, 10 years, but there's a road I need to go on. Every objective, if my mission and vision is at the end of the day, every one of these objectives, they have results. They have key results. What needs to happen? What's the result? KPIs are these results. They are the results. They are the metrics through which we measure our success. I will give you an example. If my goal is to increase the revenue of my company, okay? What do you think? Are these good key results?
Increase the revenue of company?
Yeah, I have a company and I want to increase the revenue. I want the company to make more money, and I told my team, guys, these are our goals. These These are our KPIs. Is it good or bad?
Exactly, that's a good.
Good example or bad example? What do you say? If you
I
think
think it's not good.
If you think it's a good example, raise your hand. You have this button, you can raise your hand like Francisco does. You see? Okay.
Good.
So Dennis thinks it's a good example, Tiara thinks it's a good example.
Yeah.
Who else? Who thinks it's a bad example?
I think it's a bad example.
No problem, yeah. Yes.
Why is it bad? Why is it bad, Ramon?
Because like, Ores, you can say first.
Yeah?
If you focus only on the profit or revenue, so when the people work, it will not have inspiration to work because they just think, okay, I work because you want to get a lot of money. I just work, but I not have a passion to do it. So I think if we change the vision of the company to like focus more on the people that work with us, like corporation, I think it will be better.
Okay, I understand. So what you're saying is completely true. Is completely true. I'm giving this example just for one goal. Let's assume that it's part of a greater set of goals. But I'll tell you guys that this is a bad example for me. I was the CEO of this company. This is a very bad example. Why? Because it is not measurable enough. Launch new line of business is not measurable. Get 5 to 20 clients is too big of a range. Improve customer satisfaction. What does improve mean? How do we measure improve? A good goal setting would look like this. Our goal is to achieve record quarter revenue, and we want to make $100,000 in new revenue, and we want to get 55 new clients, and we want to reduce customer churn. Customer churn is the amount of customers leaving us. So basically, if we say I want to improve customer satisfaction, the way to measure it would be to reduce the amount of customers leaving us. So this is an example for good versus bad goal setting. So good leaders will set good goals. They will set measurable goals that everyone knows exactly what they need to do. If they create vague goals that people don't know where they're going.
That's right.
And it's very important to create very, very clear goals. I'll give you another example. Make our company go viral. Okay, we want to be viral. We want Dennis to be viral on YouTube. And this is a good example. We want 100,000 views on YouTube. We want 10,000 followers on Instagram. We want to get our traffic search on Google by 20%. This is how it would look as a bad example. So the goal is to be viral. Let's make it. You see the difference?
Yes.
Yes.
You always need
The
to
first
find-
one is more clear.
Exactly. Always set clear goals. Another example. If we want to build a new product and we want to see that there's actually a need for it in the market, so we can say talk to customers, keep working on the product roadmap. Always make clear, concise goals. Here's some more example about improving the employee engagement. I want my employees to be more engaged, like you said, Narimun. I want them to be excited about their job. So here are again 2 examples of what is a good way to set goals and what is a bad way to set goals. Okay, we're good with this?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna